Good evening, good morning, salutations, wherever you're at. So today, I got a very special book haul, a surprise, if you will. So, just to kind of quickly explain. So, first of all, big shout out to Mike at Bibliophile Bookscape. He's a fantastic guy. Please go check out his channel. I'm going to leave a link. I'm going to tag him in the description, so please go check him out. Great channel, really nice guy, does a lot of great stuff building the BookTube community. Anyway, and I've been having correspondence with him recently, and so we've been talking quite a bit. And just kind of out of the blue, he's like, "Hey man, what do you think about me sending you some books? Because I'm YouTube famous now." I'm just kidding. I'm surprised anybody watches my videos. I never thought in my wildest dreams I would have more than 100 subscribers. But anyway, no, just because he's actually genuinely a nice guy. He wanted to send me some books. He's like, "Man, no strings attached. I just want to send you some stuff." And so, of course, of course, I'm going to mention him and tag him and stuff in the description. But he's just a nice guy. So, but I'm going to open. I haven't opened this box yet. We talked a little bit about what it might be, but I actually don't really know. And this is quite a heavy box, so I won't put the address where you can see it, but you can see it's kind of a big box here. So I'm going to open this right here. I got a sharp object in my hand, so let's make sure I don't actually cut anything up. So much surprise. What could be in here? Guess we're going to find out in just a moment. There's quite a few books in here too. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. You shouldn't have. Thank you, Mike. I really didn't think it'd be this much stuff, but I really appreciate it, Mike. This is really cool. This is one of the coolest things that's happened to me. Oh, look at this. So some of the stuff we talked about, I had read before, but I don't own physical copies of. And now I'm glad I didn't. Now I'm glad I don't. So right off the top here, because I told him my classic collection was a little bit lacking. So look right here. That's Emily Bronte, Wuthering Heights. This is a phenomenal book if you haven't read this. And then, of course, a couple of Jane Austen books here, Persuasion and Sense and Sensibility. Both of these are excellent. The only 3 Jane Austen books I've read are Persuasion, Sense and Sensibility, and Pride and Prejudice. I got hit, and I know amongst my YouTube friends, there's a few people who are lacking in the Jane Austen department and have not read her yet. I highly recommend her. I got familiar with Jane Austen and the Bronte sisters through my grandma. So she read a lot of romance in general, but read all kinds of stuff. That's how I discovered Wolf Hall, The Handmaid's Tale. It was through my grandma. But anyway, these are excellent books. Excellent. I'm telling you, I know it might seem like it's not up there, and that's what I thought. And then one day I was at my grandma's with nothing to read, and I remember people talking on BookTube. Actually, this was a long time ago. Like 2016, 2015, and I read Pride and Prejudice, and then I read Persuasion immediately afterwards. I was so impressed by it. Wuthering Heights is a really interesting book because it's got like a strange vibe to it. I would recommend Wuthering Heights to anybody. That book's kind of hard to describe, but so anyway, what else do we got? Oh, this is a bunch of great stuff. Yeah, look at that. Mark Twain, Life on the Mississippi. That's a cool edition too, man, with a really cool cover. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations. This is the bro book of YouTube. It's like this and the 48 Laws of Power. Both are good though. I've actually read that before, but I'll read it again. And then here's some good ones too. You got right here Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, and then Bram Stoker's Dracula. I've read both of these before, but it's been a long time since I've read either. Both of these are excellent books. Let's see what else we got here. Also, this one's new to me. The Stoic Philosophy of Seneca. I've never read this. So this looks really good. I'll definitely check this out. I like reading stuff like this, so this is definitely right up my alley. Oh, there's a bunch of great... Oh, man, this is a bunch of great stuff. Look at this. I love Huckleberry Finn. I love this book. This is a phenomenal book. I read this when I was very young, and I love for my son to read this. I think it's tragic that they have taken this out of school. I'm not going to talk about that. Oh, look at this. Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. I haven't read this one. I want to say, because I've read some Jules Verne. I've read, I don't want to say it wrong off the top of my head, but I have read some Jules Verne, but not this one. Is it 80,000 Leagues Under the Sea? I've read that one. There's another Jules Verne book I've read, but I have not read this one, so this is excellent. I'm going to read this sometime. Oh, look at this. I love Lovecraft. I love H.P. Lovecraft. Look at this. This is a fantastic collection of this. Look at this. Is there any art in this thing? Oh, man, there's another good... Oh, there's a lot of good stuff in here. I cannot believe how much stuff he sent me. I am just so surprised. I wanted to see if there was any art or anything real quick, maybe. Which is okay if there's not. I love H.P. Lovecraft. This is the complete works, too. I highly recommend Lovecraft. If you've never read any Lovecraft before, start with At the Mountains of Madness. That's a fantastic book. Excellent. All this stuff is excellent, man. Man, I'm just so excited for all these. Man, I cannot believe he sent me this really nice edition of Lovecraft. I am just so excited about this. And then this is a good one, too. This is Don Quixote. I've read this before, too, but it's been many years since I've read it. This is a fantastic book, too, if you've never read it. I know Patrick Book Reviews over on his channel is planning on reading this, I think, for March of the Mammoths. So, excellent, excellent book. All of these, this was great, man. He sent me all kinds of great stuff. All of these I'd like to reread again. And then, like, I haven't read, there was one Jane Austen book I hadn't read before that I thought was in here. No, I think I read those ones, but it doesn't matter. They're all great. I'll reread them. It does not matter at all. Sorry, I'm kind of, there's so many books here. I'm like, oh, I'm dropping them. No, these are fantastic, man. I am just so happy for these. Yeah. Man, that is just excellent. I've been wanting to reread Frankenstein, too, because it's been several years since I've read this. I know Dracula is very popular on BookTube, too. But I don't see too many people talk about Huckleberry Finn. And I think this is a fantastic book. I really recommend this. The other one, the other Mark Twain book he sent me, I hadn't read before. What was it again? Oh, Life on the Mississippi. Let me read the back of this real quick. Sorry. It says, growing up in the sleepy town of Hannibal, Missouri, Mark Twain dreamed gaudy, romantic dreams about the splendid, smoke-fumed riverboats that swept past, freighted with adventure and unimaginable glamour. As soon as he had a chance, he threw down his printer's apron to fulfill his permanent ambition to become a Mississippi River pilot. Yet, even after a life filled with adventure enough for 10 men, he wrote, If I have seemed to love my subject, it is no surprising thing, for I have loved the profession far better than any I have followed since. Life on the Mississippi gives the reader a colorful picture of the gusty American past of an immoral American writer. So this must be, says, vivid reminiscence of the pioneers, rivermen, and roustabouts, gamblers, and fancy ladies who were the spirit and substance of the great era of the Mississippi River. So is this must be like an autobiography. Huh. This is pretty cool. I didn't even know about this book. Maybe I'd heard of it, but suppose I haven't thought about it in a while. But this looks excellent. I'd love to read this. Yeah. Anyway, thank you a lot. Again, Mike at Bibliophile Bookscape. I'll put them in the description. Check them out. I mean, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 books. That was really nice, really kind of him, man. He's got a great channel. Please check him out. This was really cool. This really made my day, Mike. Thank you very much. Please go check this channel out. Good night or good day, wherever you're at, YouTube.